The haunted bookshop isn't helping. Neither is the cold brew coffee. Hey guys, it's your boy Cosmo. Cat Dad Piper, I think. You don't know what I'm talking about? When you're done here, check out my last tobacco tasting. But that's not why we're here. What we've got is a Labor Day edition of my top 5 tobaccos. So this is an update from the first time I did the top 5 tobaccos and kind of sharing with you guys where I'm at now on the journey. First, couple honorable mentions. First one, Haunted Bookshop, which is what I'm smoking right now in my Molina with the blue Forever stem. Still a good go-to tobacco. Still love it, but it didn't make the top 5. Other honorable mention is Peterson 3Ps. It maybe would have made the top 5, but the P to E, or process to enjoyment ratio, just wasn't there. It's a little bit of a process to break it down and pack a bowl, and makes a little bit of a process to get it started, to get it going. But once you get about halfway through the bowl, I really do enjoy it, so it was a close call. But anyways, as of Labor Day 2021, here's my top 5 tobaccos. Number 5, we're going to start with an aromatic, Cornell and Diehl Nutty Irishman. If you're not familiar with that, I did do a tobacco tasting on it, I believe earlier last month. It is like I said, an aromatic. It's a combination of black Cavendish and burley, topped with Frangelico, hazelnut liqueur, and Irish mist with Jizza whiskey. It's just a really easy smoking tobacco. It's got nice flavor. I love a slightly sweet hazelnut flavor, anything. And then later on in the bowl, it does give you a little hint of whiskey. This one would basically just replace Lane 1Q if I wanted a basic aromatic. But it's very good, and I enjoy it. I probably have it 2 to 3 times a week. Number 4 and number 3, they were fighting it out for the spot. Number 3 barely edged it out. A little bit of it does go to that P&E process and enjoyment ratio. But number 4 is HH, Old Dark Fired. And I just love this tobacco. It's in a flake, but it still packs easy. Not as easy, of course, as like a ribbon or a shag, where you can just pull it, pack it, and go. Most of the time it lights very well. You get a pretty good length smoke out of it. I just love the meaty smokiness of it. Fantastic tobacco. If you haven't tried it, I do recommend it if you want something smoky. And it's just, I don't know if I mentioned, it's a Virginia Burley mix. No flavoring, but it still has a lot of flavor. Like I said, it's smoky, more like barbecue than just like smoke. And I usually find the second half of the bowl to be particularly enjoyable. So like I said, it was fighting for number 3. Didn't quite get it. Number 3 is another one I've done a tobacco tasting on. Another aromatic, although I would say slightly aromatic. Cornell and Diehl, cross-eyed cricket. Hadn't even heard about this one until Smokey Dan did a review of it. It is a mix of Black Cavendish, Latakia, Oriental, and Perique. And it's very roasted taste, very stout. Goes extremely well with stout, and well, I would imagine it go well with a stout beer, but goes really well with coffee. And it does have a rum flavoring or a rum topping. And that's just enough to give you a little bit of sweetness. I think on the label it says something about aromatic or English, you decide. I agree with it. It's a delicious. I have it almost every day, or every day that I smoke. I'll have a bowl of cross-eyed cricket. For that reason alone, it deserves the number 3. Number 2, still on the list from last time, is Cult Conspiracy. And I just realized I might have pulled up the wrong notes on it, but it's a great aromatic. And I think this is it. It says, I'm referring to tobaccoreviews.com. It says conspiracy theory. I don't think it'd have conspiracy and conspiracy theory. So I'm going to say, based on this, it's Black Cavendish in Virginia. And the flavoring is honey and vanilla. Vanilla is very, very faint. I would maybe get a little bit of sweetness from the honey. It's well mixed, well balanced, very kind of incensey, floral, fantastic retrohale, and anything I've had by Cult, it's almost ready to go, almost perfect moisture as soon as you pop the tin, and lights easy, burns evenly, burns continuously. It's one of those that absolutely at most I need 2 relights. Most times there's maybe 1 light to relight 2/3 way through. Sometimes I don't even need that, but it is terrific. It would probably be my number 1, except for there's something better. And that brings me to number 1. I did a tobacco tasting. Even though it's my number 1, it's absolutely terrible. And if you have any, you should send it to me so I can properly dispose of it for you. And that is, of course, the blend that's a bit of a unicorn blend. Escoterica Margate. This is a true English blend. It says so right on the front of the package. And blend type is English. Latakia, decent amount of Latakia, probably even a little bit better, or a little bit more Oriental in Virginia. And as such, it has no topping or no detectable topping. It's a very fine shag blend. Very fine, very stringy, even more so than Cult. Packs in the bowl, super easy. Lights almost instantly, but it burns slow, consistently. And if you nurse it, I've easily gotten an hour on a bowl. And again, maybe 1 relight with this one. It's perfectly balanced. It's decadent, luxurious. You're getting Again, kind of incense notes, like sandalwood, maybe a little bit of, I want to say floral, I don't want to say perfume, but like musk, like a male cologne. Again, the retro hell with this one, absolutely fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough that you send whatever you have to me, because it's a bit of a unicorn blend and it's really hard to come by, and I am probably half to 2/3 way through the tin, and I don't know when we're going to get more in stock. If you have some and you're not a big fan of it and you want to do a trade, I'll see what I can do to trade with you if there's something you're looking for. But I'm looking to find a tobacco right now that'll top it. So that's how much I love it. So just quick recap. Number 5, Cornell and Diehl Nutty Irishman. That's kind of my semi-sweet aromatic go-to. Great hazelnut flavor. Number 4, HH Old Dark Fire by Baren. It's probably my favorite if you want something that's smoky, barbecue-ish, rich. Just takes a little bit to break down the you know what I'm talking about. No, but it comes in the flake, and so it's not just like ready rub, but it's so good. Number 3, Cornell and Diehl Cross-Eyed Cricket. Slightly sweet English. Very roasted coffee notes. And goes great with coffee. It's kind of my stout-like dessert one. But just enough sweetness to the point I wouldn't even call it sweet. I'd call it creamy. Number 2, Cult Conspiracy. The 2 cults I've had have never disappointed me. I've had Conspiracy and I've had Blood Red Moon. Blood Red Moon's probably the best cherry I've ever had. But I'm not in the mood for cherry as often as I used to be. I'm a big boy now. I like the English stuff. And number 1, Escoterica Margate. I wish this is something I could just order anytime and place an order. But it's not. Like I said, I'll consider doing a trade for you. I'll buy a tobacco, a tinny one, if it's available, if you want to trade with it. That's how much I enjoy that. So, hope you enjoyed this Labor Day special. Hope you had a great Labor Day. And as I said, if you haven't, I recommend checking out my last tobacco tasting I did that I recorded just a few minutes ago, earlier tonight. In the meantime, thanks for watching. And as always, God bless. And again, I do mean that. I've just had overwhelming amount of support on my video yesterday talking about my girl Sadie. So I do appreciate that. Again, YTPC never ceases to amaze me. And I don't think you understand how much those words mean to me. So, God bless. And we'll see you soon. Have a good one.